Hello and good afternoon. Welcome to the BBC News School Report for St Anselm's 2016. Moments ago we've witnessed a fox run out of this den here and down into the trees there. We think this is its den, where there's 4 holes leading into it. We think this is where it's been sleeping and eating.
As we know, foxes are nocturnal animals. We think they may have been sleeping during the day or sleeping in one of these holes over here.
We also think that there may be another den further down, as that's the direction it ran off into. Earlier today we found a bird's nest up in this tree. We are approaching spring, so we could have some eggs in this nest.
We're not entirely sure what birds they could be, but we presume that they could be robin or crow.
Red foxes are small plant-eating animals that are smaller than your average domestic dog.
There are 12 species of foxes called true foxes. We think the fox that we have found was a common red fox.
Fox mating season is in the winter, and female foxes give birth to 4 or 5 cubs in spring.
This means we could potentially have 4 to 5 fox cubs in our gardens.
In total, there are over 225,000 red foxes in the UK. This was Spring Watch. I was Will.
And I am Paul.
And now over to Owen and Will to tell us about the St Anselm's trip to the United Nations.
Successful United Nations advocacy debate.
3 months ago, on the 25th of December, the Anselm's College was proud to send Ronan, Scott and Joel Phillip to the United Nations in Geneva, Switzerland. The students were sent there on ambassador work on behalf of the school and NGO Edmund Rice International.
Whilst away, they discussed with the Christian Brothers based in Geneva what they would do as a school to raise awareness and provide advocacy for citizens who live in countries where their human rights are being abused. Now that they're back, Anselmian students can look forward to the boys leading them in their advocacy work and organising fundraising events.
And now for a story about Major Tim.
Yesterday, Tim Peake reached the halfway point of his mission.
Yes, that's right. He spent more than 12 weeks in the International Space Station and is due to come back on the 5th of July.
Major Tim Peake has spent most of his time doing spacewalks, having fun, and he even presented a Brit Award to Adele.
He needs to exercise 2 to 3 hours every day just to keep his muscles strong and firm.
Tim has been posting on Instagram and tweeting his experiences. You can follow him as Astro Tim Peake or go to the BBC website to find out more.
And finally, we have our sports news. On Monday, the St Anselm's Under-13s Rugby Sevens squad won the prestigious Birkenhead School Sevens tournament. There were 24 teams and 6 pools. St Anselm's won all 3 games with a comfortable score, but did not play their usual self. They got to the quarter-finals against the hosts, Birkenhead, who are a very good side. They won and progressed to the semis. In the semis, they faced Stockport, who are a big and fast side. They went 2 tries down and pulled it back in the second half and won 6 tries to 2. The plaque is almost theirs, but standing in the way is St Ambrose, the only side who has beaten them this season. But they won 3 tries to 1. They were the champions. The Year 10 Anselm's cross-country team won the national final at Bedford with a comfortable win. The competition is one of the most prestigious in the country, and the Anselm's boys came out victorious.